obstacles. You gotta stop it, yo, you gotta take it slow. You can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're trying to make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Or will you fucking fight back? Or will you fucking fight back?
Yeah, I'm rolling with the devil. Bitch, get on my level. Take a hit, then pass that shit, we pedal to the metal. Body's something special. Bitch, I need a vessel. Let me get inside that shit so you can feel the devil.
Let's go! I hit them all with the facts in the first line. Rolling with the devil, no, it's not my first time. I've been working with you straight up, 9 to 5. When I'm done with you, you'll be lucky if you're still alive. I lay the beat down just like your girl, bruh. Hot body and she know what she worth, bruh. In the fox fan, rip short skirts on, knee-high socks, nice girl, you can twerk,
yeah,
bruh.
I'm rolling with the devil. Bitch, get on my level. Take a hit, then pass that shit, we pedal to the metal. Body's something special. Bitch, I need a vessel. Let me get inside that shit so you can feel the devil. Oh yeah, we rolling with the yeah, I'm rolling with the devil. Bitch, get on my level. Take a hit, then pass that shit, we pedal to the middle. Body's something special. Bitch, I need a vessel. Let me get inside that shit so you can feel the devil.
I hit them all with this track, it's an epidemic. Hot bitches in the back, and effects they wreck it. Like, oh my god, get a paramedic. Cause the bass so loud, she's an epileptic. And she lost in the crowd cause she's just a freshman. But she screams so loud cause she loves the vector. Straight bell from the south, she got my attention. So I hit her backstage to a private
yeah, I'm
section.
rolling with the devil. Bitch, get on my level. Take a hit, then pass that shit, we pedal to the metal. Body's something special. Bitch, I need a vessel. Let me get inside that shit so you can feel the devil. Oh yeah, we rolling with the
take me away to a much better place. Yeah, we could run away. Yeah, we could go today. Just take me away where we all feel the same, where we all feel okay, where we all feel no pain. Yeah, I don't wanna stay down no more. Hit me with the pain and the stab as I grow. Turn up the mic gain as I grab what I know. I want the right fame just to pass you my flow. I wanna teach the masses like classes, just out of practice. So maybe you can pass this class called life. We live then we die, so we might as well try. Not only get by before you're in the sky. I've been running long enough, think it's time now for me to face it all. Every second going by, I'm losing time now. It's time to take it on. I'm okay, yeah. There's no pain, yeah, there's no pain, yeah. I'm okay, yeah. I've been running long enough, think it's time now for me to face it all. Every second going by, I'm losing time now. It's time to take it on. I've been running long enough, think it's time now for me to face it all. Every second going by, I'm losing time now. It's time to take it on. Back to the curse, hit me where it hurts. Everyone's the worst, I only got myself. I don't need any help, already been through hell. I know that you could tell, I only need a chance, I only need a plan. I'm going all in, and I'll do it cause I can. Feel like you're falling, catch yourself with my hand. I'll pull you back up till your feet feel the land, yeah. These words, the verse, it hurts. I work, rehearse, I purge the curse. These words immerse my nerves. I slur, reverse, then work, reverse. Now I talk with intent, I talk to defend. I talk to the world and I meant what I said. I talk and I blend, a speech from a friend. It's not about the life, it's what you do before it ends. I've been running long enough, think it's time now for me to face it all. Every second going by, I'm losing time now. It's time to take it on. I'm okay, yeah. There's no pain, yeah, there's no pain, yeah. I'm okay, yeah. I've been running long enough, think it's time now for me to face it all. Every second going by, I'm losing time now. It's time to take it on. I've been running long enough, think it's time now for me to face it all. Every second going by, I'm losing time now. It's time to take it on. I got them coming at me all angles. Ever since they heard my music, wanna tangle. I could feel them try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear them all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day, yo. Pop a couple shots and now I'm fucked up in the bathroom. Got them going off and now they listen like a classroom. Gotta top them off because I told them all they have to. Always popping off the whole squad, gotta pass through. Keep your head high through the hate, yo. Gotta make a better life through the pain, yo. Got a chance to do it right, so do your thing, yo. Don't let anybody ever try to change, yeah. I feel blessed, yeah. Yeah, I feel blessed, yeah. I feel blessed, yeah. Yeah, I feel blessed, yeah. I got them coming at me all angles. Ever since they heard my music, wanna tangle. I could feel them try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear them all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day, yo. Living every day like it's my last day, cause you have to. Any given day could be your final chance to act. You got only one life, live it right, don't hold back. Do exactly what you like, you gotta fight for your chance. You gotta rest in peace from your past. You best believe I'll be the last dude to ever leave regretting past news. I'll never be holding back. I feel blessed, yeah. Yeah, I feel blessed, yeah. I feel blessed. Yeah, yeah, I feel blessed. Yeah. And I just wanna go somewhere where I could just stay inside, where I could just lose my mind, where I could just go unwind. A scotch on the rocks, it slows my thoughts and slows down time. I think I'll be just fine. It's broken by design, yeah. I'm feeling lost, not found. I fell in love with sound, and I don't really think that counts. I'm married to the beat right now. I'm feeling lost, not found. I'm drowning in the bass right now. I listen like a drug I found. Addicted to the plug right now. And I hate the time just keeps on moving. I don't get why it feels like it's looping. I wish that I knew what I was doing, and I hope that I keep my mind so loose. And now I lay awake. Sometimes I never feel like I could take a break. I don't know why this world just wants to make me wait. I don't know why this world just wants to make me hate. Yeah, I'm feeling lost, not found. I fell in love with sound, and I don't really think that counts. I'm married to the beat right now. I'm feeling lost, not found. I'm drowning in the bass right now. I listen like a drug I found. Addicted to the plug right now. And I can feel your pain now. I never got the chance to explain how nothing ever quite feels the same now. I wish that I could just forget your name now. Alright, I wanna live in freedom. I wanna dance with my demons. I wanna drink for no reason and celebrate every season. Yeah, yeah, call my place the kingdom, cause I got what you need, hun. And we don't answer to no one, cause we're just out here to have fun. So let's get some, yeah. I hate it, I love it, I'm aimless and honest. Feel weightless, I'm on it, cause I've waited and I want it. Yeah, and no, I'm not playing around. I knock them all down and out, and they be down for the count. I'm lost but I'm never bound. Yeah, I wanna be high, that's right. Yeah, I wanna live life at night. I don't wanna get by just fine. I wanna be a king for a day, not a sheep for a decade. I'd rather play for keeps than a fair trade. I'd rather turn up the heat, screw an ice age. I'm about to crank up the speed, call it upgrade. I hate it, I love it, I'm aimless and honest. Feel weightless, I'm on it, cause I've waited and I want it. Yeah, and no, I'm not playing around. I knock them all down and out, and they be down for the count. I'm lost but I'm never bound. Oh, you think you wanna start shit? I ain't even from this world, just call me Martian. I could kick you down a hole just like a Spartan. Fuck with me and you will never be pardoned. Yeah. Push push myself to my limits, I'm in it to win it. Forget the beginning, it's now that you're living. Don't be forgiven, don't fear what you're missing. A mind like a killer, you need to be driven. 10 steps ahead, you prepared in the head? Think this shit through or just wing it instead? I'm tired of working so hard for this bread. I'm hungry as fucking fucked up in the head. I'm sick of these lazy bums, they all get nothing done. Waiting to have someone take care of everyone. I don't need anyone, this shit ain't any fun. It takes hard work to make yourself a penny, son. And I will not be the one with regrets. And I will not hear the doubt or the threats. And I'm not one to ever forget. So watch the fuck out or I'm coming for you next.
I ain't even from this world, just call me Martian. I could kick you down a hole just like a Spartan. Fuck with me and you will never be pardoned. Yeah, oh, you think you wanna start shit? I ain't even from this world, just call me Martian. I could kick you down a hole just like a Spartan. Fuck with me and you will never be pardoned. Yeah.
It's been like driving me crazy, these people complacent. Too many are lazy but wanna see changes. You can all hate me, you're slaves to these wages. You need to be crazy to head out for greatest. Don't want excuses, I wanna see movement. Just watch like a student and see how they do it. Need some improvement, we all need solutions. So be the one who could just sack up and do it. You ain't never gonna stop me, I'll be found. Climb my way to the top like a rebound. I'ma be the one to pop with a new sound. I'ma be the one to drop MCs down. Off in the hills with this shit. Think that I'm lost but I'm found in this bitch. Think that I'm not what I say that I is. Think that I got what they need when I spit.
Start shit. I ain't even from this world, just call me Martian. I could kick you down a hole just like a Spartan. Fuck with me and you will never be pardoned. Yeah, oh, you think you wanna start shit? I ain't even from this world, just call me Martian. I could kick you down a hole just like a Spartan. Fuck with me and you will never be pardoned. Yeah. No fear, I'm standing right here, eyes peer with my mind clear. Never look rear, only up, never down. Off the ground till I'm found, hear the sound, listen to me now. As the beat pounds, every ounce of my effort pouring out. So you never have a doubt, do you like me now? Am I good enough now? Should I get more loud till you hear the fucking sound? Oh no, I'm losing my shit again, having to fit again. Man, I'm forgetting when I used to have some friends. I used to play pretend, we all grow up and then hating my phone and trends. I'm about to blow my head, nobody knows I'm dead. There I'm a ghost instead, think that I'm close, I get straight comatose in bed. Try to go slow with breath, without my nose and head. Heart doesn't go the trend, faster it goes instead. One shot, that's all you got, take it right now, before you get lost, yeah. One shot, that's all you got, write your own story, you control the plot, yeah. One shot, that's all you got, could drop dead now of a fucking blood clot, yeah. One shot, give it all you got, and never back down, no, I'm never gonna stop, yeah. One shot, that's all you got, take it right now, before you get lost, yeah. One shot, that's all you got, write your own story, you control the plot, yeah. One shot, that's all you got, could drop dead now of a fucking blood clot, yeah. One shot, give it all you got, and never back down, no, I'm never gonna stop, yeah. I know that I'm a little OCD, the people close to me already know that's me. That's how it's supposed to be, cause nobody's perfect. Need something to work towards, that's worth it. If you need something that's worth more, you deserve it. Find a thing that you love, then preserve it. If you're heading down the wrong path, then reverse it. Put your head down and damn it, start working, cause we all need a little bit of hope to help us cope as we go down this road on our own, never knowing where it goes. Always wonder if we're close, always wonder if we chose the right fork in the road. Who knows? You don't, I don't, is everybody stoned? I groan, cause I'm sick of mediocrity. Where's the quality? Everything's about quantity. Ironically, we feed our minds constantly, but don't think logically. One shot, that's all you got, take it right now, before you get lost, yeah. One shot, that's all you got, write your own story, you control the plot, yeah. One shot, that's all you got, could drop dead now of a fucking blood clot, yeah. One shot, give it all you got, and never back down, no, I'm never gonna stop, yeah. One shot, that's all you got, take it right now, before you get lost, yeah. One shot, that's all you got, write your own story, you control the plot, yeah. One shot, that's all you got, could drop dead now of a fucking blood clot, yeah. One shot, give it all you got, and never back down, no, I'm never gonna stop, yeah.
Yeah. Straight out of the 949. OC. Yeah, yeah, you can't stop this show. It's fucking chronic, yo. It's fucking toxic like an alcoholic logic flow. It's catastrophic like a psychotic erotic code. Cause even though I wanna quit her, man, she kinda dope. I gotta go. I never slow down, everybody knows now. We the best to throw down, parties in the SoCal. We getting so loud, party with the whole crowd. Kick the haters all out, taking away all the hella focus. Never slow down, put my shit out in the open. So you know now, everybody's taking notice. There they go now, yeah, welcome to my show, bitch. This my hometown, I'ma get it right. Focus, never slow down, put my shit out in the open. So you know now, everybody's taking notice. There they go now, yeah, welcome to my show, bitch. This my hometown, I'ma get it right. Stereo, I got a fucking plan and you know that I'ma make it, ho. I'm the fucking man when I'm sitting in the studio. Feeling hella sand cause I'm sucking down these fluids, yo. I'm about to throw down, I never slow down. From the bottom to the top, I fucking grow now. Chris Bryant in this bitch, I'm fucking pro now. Hitting home runs at every single show now. Let's go. I got a couple shots in my system of that whiskey. I'm the best in fucking town in this motherfucking city. Everybody knows me now cause I'm staying hella busy. Got the ladies all around thinking that I'm hella filthy cause I'm guilty. Yeah, you gon' hear me on the radio. I could give a fuck but you can't deny this audio. I'm modest, Joe, the opposite of dropping dough. Saving up, I'm stopping, no. I rockin' on this domino and push it till they bobbing. Never focus, never slow down. Put my shit out in the open so you know now. Everybody's taking notice. There they go now, yeah, welcome to my show, bitch. This my hometown, I'ma get it right. Focus, never slow down. Put my shit out in the open so you know now. Everybody's taking notice. There they go now, yeah, welcome to my show, bitch. This my hometown, I'ma get it right.
All right, guys, welcome back, esports fans, to another esports live stream of another esports match. My name's Jade, and today I'll be joined by Caleb to be your commentators for this stream. So, Caleb, how are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. I'm really excited for this match. Obviously, considering I've been a Penguins player, and I'm a little biased towards them, but at the same time, Eternity Advance is also a really good team. So overall, this should be an extremely good match.
Definitely, definitely. The records from these two teams are quite tight. I believe they were only off by around one match. So Eternity had a 10-2 win-loss draw, and Penguins had a 9-3-2. So this should be quite interesting.
Yeah, and especially considering it's also the semifinals. So rather than only 2 maps being played, there's going to be 3 maps with each map being having only 2 rounds. So it's going to be perfect.
Yes, this one's going to be a nice long stream. But of course, another stream means another opportunity to win some promo codes. So you guys better stay on lookout for those.
Of course, of course. And you can see, just to start off of the game, Marcos 101 with the freeze is obviously going to be defending with that. But I don't see anybody else for Penguins going to the defense. So
Yeah, we see some attack from both teams. The Great Loose has already pulled the final stage trying to contest Raph over there.
yeah, Mr. Banca, he doesn't really have much support, but he's gonna try to make this to their base to get some support from his teammates, and then there's only gonna be Killer chasing him.
He seems to be able to avoid him, and Raph will now come in to support. But he doesn't see Blind, who's right behind him.
Yeah, Black Angel in final stage trying to do their last push to prevent this capture.
Advice is making a last-minute pull here, and Black Angel will pick it up.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
It seems like he's got it. He's got a Killer to back him up, and.
I don't think that was the correct route to take. There's gonna be a lot of people coming through the middle. But he made it out.
Yeah, just in time too.
He doesn't have health kits, so he's gonna need support by advice. Otherwise, they're definitely gonna get the return. You can also see in the blue base, Black Angel's going for the return with final stage in his Magnum. And it might be able to be a return here. For final stage, lands a shot. Nice shot by final.
He lands it, and he has returned it. All right.
Yeah, no defense.
But Image, so, yeah, exactly. Image has been able to pull the flag again due to the fact that there wasn't anyone from Penguins. So he'll be pulling it all alone over there on the side of the map.
Exactly. Now we're back to the standoff. It's on this map, it can be extremely boring because both teams are obviously on the opposite sides of the map, and it's a pretty big map overall.
Yep. Black Angel trying to contest that over there. He was put in a 2v1.
Yeah, you can definitely see both these teams are really being aggressive by this point.
Definitely, yeah. And the pressure is on in playoffs matches like there aren't. You see an opportunity to apply some pressure. You gotta take it. You can't risk it.
Oh yeah, of course. And keep in mind, guys, this is the top 4 teams in First League, and just 4th place itself gives them 7 million crystals, 10 gold boxes, and each player gets a supplies kit. So overall, not bad, but everyone wants to fight for that first place paints.
Now we do see some pressure from Advice and Black Angel, and this does look like it's going to be a return for. But we can see Avitis pulling the flag again, gets past Killer. Marcos comes in with the freeze, but is this going to be a return? No, that was close though.
That was really close, yeah.
Final stage
needs some help. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now you also see Black Angel and Malik and Advice pushing that right side. They should go through the middle because it's an easier route to reach Avitis.
Avitis does have a good line of attorney players helping him out though. You got Raf on the right and Marcos.
Yeah, and as you can see, it's more of like a defending game now because both teams don't want to lose their flags.
Definitely.
Yeah. Now you can see Avitis is losing his double armor. This is a really good chance for Penguins for a return. But
a good block by Raf though. It just saves Avitis by that one twin.
Oh, it's still there.
But now they're getting trapped by Marcos and Advice, and this will be another return.
Yeah, but King of TP is pulling again.
Yeah. The pressure on their returns from Penguins have been great, but on the defensive side, Attorney is very consistent. They're always pulling again right after any return.
Yeah, maybe they can return this again. It's a good chance for them. Nice return.
That's another return. And final stage, we'll see if he can get over there with Avitis tries to contest it, but looks like he might be going down, or will he?
No, I don't. I think final should get that. Maybe. Oh, he just went through him. That's
damn. There you go.
They should.
But Black Angel, yeah.
Black
King
of TP also returns the flag. No one keeps watch over him.
Oh. Yeah, he was left alone over there. But Advice is pulling it once again, with the support of Killer on his side.
This is a really aggressive game.
Yeah. This is like back and forth with the pressure. It's awesome.
Yeah, there's not much defense going on, but due to no defense.
Yeah. And Avitis actually flips over, but he'll toss it on to Image if he can. Oh,
Yeah.
and he does.
Nice return. It's a
This
race
this
for the
does,
flag now.
yeah. This does look like, yep, this will be a capture for Penguin. So it is 1-0 now after that capture by Black Angel.
Also,
The Eternity are, yeah, they're getting right back and pulling the flag again.
yeah, but final stage on the other side is pulling once again.
Yeah, consistent pulls from both teams right now.
And if you noticed, every time, no matter what situation, there's always a person in the enemy's base. Just in case if there's a return,
Yeah.
then obviously they can just pull it again. Which is really smart.
We can see the Great Loose fighting off a few Penguins play.
Yeah. Now, I'm
Stand.
expecting more of like a defensive stand from Penguins. Now they're like one up.
Yeah, they have noticed that after every return, it seems Eternity keeps on pulling. So they will definitely have to keep an eye on their defense now.
Exactly. What do you think about the combinations? Who do you think has more of an advantage based off what equipment they're using? Do you think it's even?
I think so far it's seeming quite even. The defensive side on Penguins, you got that freeze, which is always one of the best picks for. I'm waiting to see how Penguins will now utilize their defensive tactics, but otherwise it seems quite balanced for me.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing I don't like about it's crossed out, so they've done a good jobs on cross outs. Oh, final stage lags, but luckily they don't get a return on that. That was. But yeah, the one thing I don't like about Eternity's setup is they don't have that freeze to.
Yeah, that's exactly
like slow down enemies. Yeah.
I was thinking that too. Penguins have like a reliable defensive force with the freeze from Marcos, but
this is looking really good for Eternity events right now, though. Final stage should probably go back for the flag. Yeah, perfect.
All right. Final stage is pulling in. Raph is being chased by Black Angel, and Black Angel returns it. That was a great.
That final stage lags a little bit, but
yeah,
they should be able to pull this flag. Blind needs to go to the base.
I believe so. We have 2 Eternity players rushing it, but
nice.
Just might have it. That was awesome.
That was beautiful. Yeah.
Flips and final stage captures another flag to make it 2-0 for Penguin.
Yeah, they have the momentum now. That's for sure.
yeah, for sure.
Confidence is key in these fight for the podium moments for sure.
Definitely agree with that one.
Yeah. So kind of just resetting now. Every team's trying to get.
Yeah, Blind looks a little alone over there as the Great Loose and Image pull another. Killer's gonna try to rush it, but that Vulcan is doing instant damage with those pellets. But Advice is there on the side to get that flag down again.
Beautiful mine play. He put a mine and waited for the Great Loose to push him.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of slowed down quite a bit now.
Pulling the blue flag again. He'll have some support from final stage as Image tries to contest them, and Image goes. Black Angel doing his best to defend. Oh, he seems to be lagging a bit.
Yeah.
And this looks like another capture for Penguins, possibly. We see all of them rushing in from Eternity. Advice trying to do his best. Yeah, that was a great block. Well, and that's another capture. Great work by Marcos and Advice on that flag that makes it 3-0 for.
Yeah, 1 minute left, so this definitely is a round for Penguins, no doubt.
Yeah, and these entire 10 minutes have really just been pressure back and forth, pulling flags. And wow, King of TP goes down. Damn.
Lots of their weapons provide a lot of impact, so I'm not surprised to see some of these flips on the map like
this. That's always fun to see. We got some hammers on, we got some ricochets, we got the rail guns,
and especially the Magnum. Yeah, so 15
Image
seconds
trying
left.
to contest a bit, but he'll go down quite easily. 10 seconds left in this round.
Holy. Advice was trying to be cocky and go the complete opposite way, but.
So round 1 will come to an end with Penguins being victorious with a 3-0 lead. As I said, and it was mentioned earlier, this round was mainly a lot of pressure back and forth from both teams. We really didn't see The standoffs, they didn't last very long. Both teams pushed together, defended together. We saw some great plays and some funny plays. So this was quite an overall great round.
Yeah, definitely.
It was
So
great on. It was great that Penguin sorted out their defensive side. I believe that was the main thing that helped them capture that 3-0 score. They were consistently pulling the flags, um,
of course.
and yeah, as they stopped Eternity from pulling, uh, they managed to get in the caps.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think can change for the next upcoming rounds to help like give him a better chance?
I think the problem is see, the thing is Penguins are very consistent on protecting their flag. Anytime an Eternity player tried to contest it, it was usually a one versus more. So I believe Eternity should try to play together a bit more on how they try to counterattack and get their flags
I
back.
yeah, I completely
But
agree.
at the same time, it is quite difficult as Penguins has been overall very balanced this round. They're appointing a good number of people to protect the flag, and they are pushing simultaneously from all sides towards the Eternity flag. So they're being very consistent. This is going to be quite hard for Eternity.
Exactly. And also if you notice last round, yeah, they had that freeze on flag, but if they end up pulling getting past that freeze, there's always someone coming down the middle to help like just cut them off and buy some time for
Yeah,
Penguins to pull.
definitely.
But overall, first round, that for sure, Penguins deserve that. They played way better than.
Yeah, I definitely agree. That was a very well deserved. It was a great fight from Eternity, though. It was of course pressure back and forth from both teams. You can definitely see both teams are really giving it their all in this first playoff match in the setups tournament.
Yeah, and also guys, if you're wondering about promo codes, it will be given out at the end of this round. Considering there's 6 rounds and obviously three maps being played for each one, we'll be giving them out every 2 rounds, I believe, if I'm correct on that.
Yep. We will be giving them away every two. So we will be displaying the question after this, and we will be announcing the winners for the first question right before we announce the second question.
Okay, perfect. And now round 2 started.
The advice making a quick pull immediately gets the two defenders quite low, and Image again with that immediate Vulcan damage from all these pellets, but final stage will deal with him, and he has the support of Black Angel.
Yeah, Advocat is lagging though, sadly. This might be a capture for Penguins again.
Definitely, that was very quick. A lot of pressure from advice and final stage, and
Well done.
this will be another capture. Like less than a minute in, and we are already seeing amazing action from Penguin.
Yeah, definitely. They're all working together on every.
That was absolutely
aspect.
amazing from advice. He saw two defenders. He quickly got them low before they noticed, and with final stage, they quickly transport. And obviously, the whole team wasn't only focused on the attack, but they were compensating for that Eternity push on the flag and safely escorted their flag carrier.
Yeah, you see Killers just waiting for someone to come past through here with a shaft. Oh, he barely missed it. Maybe. Look, you see 4 or 5 Penguin players instantly come to the defense.
Yeah, that's great from them. They're very quick at switching switching from attack to defense, counter. And that's another return. That's some great defense from Penguin.
And also, guys, if you guys don't keep up with the setups formats, it's basically in terms of protection, each player is only allowed to use 2 protections, not 3, and they could choose whichever protection they want. There's a cross-off method depending or deciding which or what teams basically use for their holes and turrets, and that way it's kind of more of like fair in a way.
So now we do see Black Angel in final stage competing to keep that flag on their hands, but it is well defended by Eternity, and we see Image coming back to defend his flag against Advice in final stage. But we see 3 Penguins players pushing against this one defender. This is again where Eternity should keep an eye on their defense as Avatis comes in to compensate, but Advice will still get that pull and will now push with final stage, who just goes down.
Yeah, and honestly, that Magnum is really doing a lot of work. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
it's
That
you can
splash
definitely see a
is,
difference.
that splash is definitely devastating from finals.
But
And
it can also be like a double-edged sword because there's also team damage. So
definitely, definitely. That's something to keep in mind. And Aventis will try to contest blind. Let's see how this goes.
he's gonna need
Advice
some
is
help.
coming
Yeah,
back.
he's gonna need
Yeah,
some help.
Advice is coming back to help him. And ooh,
Nice.
Advice gets in that last ricochet shot just in time.
Be
We see
careful of the
Image
red.
pulling.
Nice. Advice is gonna need some help here. There's two people coming from.
Yeah, advocating great lose. Black Angel and Blind are doing their best here, though. Again, we can see like great speed and the Penguins players getting where they need to. Just
Yeah, definitely. And if you notice, anytime both teams push, it's never like just one person. They always attack
agree.
together.
Yeah.
Blind
Yeah,
is
we can see them consistently rotating amongst each other on who's responsible for protecting the flag carrier and making sure enough people are also pushing their own flag to get. So we see the Great Lucent Advocate.
advocates,
Um,
advocates.
advocates. My bad. Advocates. But they quickly go down as the Penguins players have like immediately noticed that and come back to protect their flag carrier.
Yep, and now it's kind of more of a standoff. We're back in that situation. He might need some
Mhm.
help because this railgun's gonna come, and he doesn't have rail protection.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Blind. Yeah, Blind has noticed now. He was distracted with Image.
Yeah, I'm starting to see Penguins definitely being a little more defensive, but great return by Eternity Advance, and this is definitely gonna be a capture for them.
Definitely, yep. So that makes it 1-1 now in the second round of our playoffs.
Yeah, there was a lot of aggressiveness coming out
We
from them.
see final stage. He looked like he was about to push, but does notice both of them with full supply.
Yeah, and he's also considering he's by himself too, so he might as well just
Yeah,
get some
Black
damage in.
Angel. Yeah, Black Angel is on his way now. Might be able to support a bit in mid. Advice is also there.
Yeah, Great Loose is lagging again. It looks like Eternity Advance is having some lagging issues for sure.
Yeah, and especially in matches like these, you really can't afford to have
That one player is not there, yeah. But yeah, back to the game. Now both teams are spawning in again, full HP. Looks like Eternity Advance is trying to make something happen with the push,
Yeah,
but
Advice is
Killer's gonna
doing
be there.
great with just sitting on the flag and doing his best to block it, but King of TP seems to be lagging,
As
and
well,
that pull
yeah.
gets delayed. Yeah, that pull got delayed, and the Penguins players responded, took advantage, and returned it.
Yeah, perfect.
Final stage and Advice are trying to get a pull here, and Final stage he's very low on health and he's backing off, but he's still getting that damage done with the Magnum Splash. He's counting for the self damage, taking some distance. Even at such a low HP,
Nice.
he's getting the damage done.
Blind had a really good shot there. Right when the rail jumps, he flips him with the hammer shots. Now there was 3 people attacking for Eternity Advance, but honestly that did not last long at all.
Yeah, definitely. That Penguins defense is really resilient.
Yeah, you see Penguins starting to try to attack now as well.
Yep. Again, that Vulcan dealing major damage. But Advice is just able to pull it with the support of Killer. Blind will come in to block as much as he can. He does a great job. Black Angel comes in, and this is looking good for Penguins.
Yeah, but Malika, he's gonna need help on defense. There's nobody
Yeah,
to support him.
the Great Loose is having is pulling the flag right now, and looks like Penguins are a little in trouble here with their flag, and they were
Well
able
done.
to avoid it.
Yeah, but look at Eternity
They're able
Advance
to
now.
win it.
They might return. And well done by Penguins, final stage
Yep.
with the Magnum once
Yeah.
again.
And now we see Blind with another capture for Penguins. That makes it 2-1.
Of course. And if you notice, like any of the returns that Penguins have done, it's always been final stage with that Magnum just doing a huge amount of damage right before they actually fully like commit to the engagement.
Yeah, that Magnum has been very useful on supporting against the team pushes that Eternity have been throwing against Penguins. Like anytime you see they are trying to push together for the flag, that Magnum splash gets all of them low, and the other defenders help clean that up. The freeze and the Magnum combo is definitely great here with the huge area damage.
Definitely. So now you see Penguins up 2-1. They're probably going to be, yeah, you see 5 players are committing to the left side now that people are pushing.
Marcus is a little stuck here. Black Angel tries to help out, and it looks like he'll be able to take out TP. The Great Loose is also running out of supplies, so that's an easy return for. It was a good effort though from Eternity. They took advantage of the player advantage in that push.
Yeah, definitely. And forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, there's 2 minutes remaining. Eternity advance. If they want to at least tie this round, they're definitely gonna have to be more aggressive.
And yeah, it looks like they might be able to as Advocate tries to pull it. The Great Loose picks it up again, but again, we see the Magnum and the Free with the representing Penguins' amazing defense right now.
I mean, I can't tell if that's lag or if it's just the server not registering
Yeah,
the
yeah.
like player dying. Because I don't think if there was that much lag issue, they definitely would be in the game. That's what I'm thinking.
So Blind doing his best, but King of TP almost uses the mine to get on him and escape with the flag. That was a
Yeah, but look, final stage again there with the Magnum.
yeah, yeah.
You dropped the
Oh,
gold bar.
I believe he meant. Well, he meant to place a mine and down comes the gold.
Sometimes you just gotta have enjoyment.
Yeah.
Okay, and guys, 40 seconds left in this round. Looks like it's gonna be definitely Penguins' game, as long as they.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Killer's pulling the flag again.
Killer pulling, and this looks like it will be securing, either securing the score as it is
wait.
now, but
He shouldn't have gone through the middle.
yeah, he's flipped now, passes it on to Blind, and Blind is taking immediate damage from the Vulcan and the Twins right.
Yeah, but
that's
there's
another
no
return.
time. And advice you see is
Yep,
trying
definitely.
he's gonna pull the flag again, so it should be
Yeah.
secure.
It was good work from Killer though, trying to stall as much as he can by pulling that flag. Since all the Eternity members were focused on trying to pull the flag to maybe get a last minute capture.
Yeah,
But
and we'll be asking the first question. If Jade, you want to ask the question?
yep, we can do the first question.
Okay, perfect. It should be on your screens, guys. Please do not put the hold on. Please do not put the answer choices in the chat. There's gonna be a doc that I think Legends should post in chat or Esmail. Yeah, put the answer in the forum. That's the only way you will actually like.
That's the only way your answer will be recorded,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you will not have a chance to win if you are posting your answers in the live chat. So all answers in the live chat will be ignored. Please direct yourself towards the forum posted. So the question for the first question that will be appearing on the stream, we have, what is the name of the paints given to cybersport representatives and commentators? So once again, that's, what is the name of the paints given to cybersport representatives and commentators? Submit your answers in the forum.
Guys, please do not put the answers in the chat. Your message will get deleted for sure. The form will be sent in a moment. Just give it a second. Okay. Just give us a moment. Yeah. Should I just do it? I can do it. It's fine.
We can talk now.
Should I send it?
All right.
Because Esmil's not in the actual.
Okay.
All right, so the next map is decided to be I think it's Bridges matchmaking. Bridges matchmaking is kind of an interesting map because it can be a little one-sided, but at the same time, there's a lot of bridges and different pathways. That you can take to
Definitely,
pull the flag.
yeah. Bridges is definitely known for the different elevations you have. Sets up quite a few interesting plays for turns.
Yeah, definitely. And I think with the addition of a new map, there's also gonna be different combos, so that should be definitely interesting to see which crossouts they've done.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to seeing what strategies these guys have on their minds.
Yeah, I think the map is being made, so just bear with us a moment, guys. Also, if you guys are wondering, the prizes for the first league category is setups, which is the tournament we're live streaming right now. First place gets 20 million crystals, 50 gold boxes for each player, 3 months of premium, 75 containers, 5 supplies kits, and any shot effect of like a color they could choose, and the amazing star paint with the Spectrum B module that has 20% protection from all turrets, which is amazing, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. It's very it's always awesome to see that huge jackpot of crystals, 20 million to share across the team. That's a lot. And I believe one of the main interests for these teams is that the star paint has returned as a prize this year.
Yeah, and with the star paint comes a lot of other stuff as well. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and it's quite interesting because before it used to be a German tournament that would be held, and the prize pool is much lower than what it is now.
Yeah.
I don't even think it provides probably 50 or 75% of what there actually is now.
Yeah, that was quite a while ago. I wonder how long ago that was.
It's definitely been like, if I was to say maybe 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and second place, as I said, first place gets 20 mil. Second place also gets quite a lot. They get 15 million crystals, 30 gold boxes for each player, 2 months of premium, and 50 containers with 3 supplies kits each. So that's, yeah, you don't get the star paint with the 20%, which is a huge upset because that's what most teams are going for.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
there's a lot of stuff there that you'll definitely not be disappointed with. You can close the form now. And also, guys, the forum closes after 2 minutes. So if you can't manage the answer, then sadly, one of our helpers are having some technical issues, so we have to wait for him, and we're also waiting for the actual clan link. Yeah. So Jade, what do you think made a difference in the 2 rounds Penguins won compared to what Eternity Advance did?
In the first round, we actually saw we saw a successful attack, which is one of the biggest things to notice. Eternity actually managed to pull and capture the flag. So They definitely did improve their counterattacking here and how they approach getting their flag back. So that was one of the main reasons they were able to get that one flag, and they were almost like they were on track for getting that second flag to tie it. But of course, Penguins were um, keeping a good eye on the whole battle situation. You know, that was awesome by Killer, taking advantage of that completely clear right lane. All of the players from Eternity Advance were pressured into trying to put in one more final push to get that tying flag. And in the meantime, Killer was taking advantage of that to stall a bit more and maybe grab the flag and just hold on to it, you know? Even if he went through mid, he got the job done. He stalled it enough. And that was a great ending. Those are some great last moments of that.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you Penguins definitely did a way better job in terms of balance on both offense and defense. And you could clearly see the difference between both teams. It looked like they were more Penguins seemed a little bit more coordinated, you could say. While Eternity Advance also had their good moments, like that flag capture they had for a good 2 minutes. They were constantly attacking and putting pressure on Penguins, which
Yeah,
resulted in a return and a flag capture for them.
definitely. Yep.
And Eternity Advance is a really experienced team, so I'm expecting they won't really take these two losses too
Yeah,
hard. And
yeah, definitely, definitely. Like when you have experienced teams like these and experienced team leaders, as things can change at literally any given moment. You know, it just takes a few minutes of a timeout and reviewing your team plays, what you need to focus on, and then the members will get straight to it, fixing what they need to fix from the previous round.
yeah, definitely. Also, guys, the game has been started, of course, but we're also waiting. One of our esports helpers is having some connection issues, so we're waiting for him to send us the link, and we'll definitely start as soon as we get the link. Just bear with us for a couple moments. In chat, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask us about anything. I'll try to answer as much as I can. Looks like the link's been posted. Tell me when you start. Alright, so right into the game, guys. Looks like Penguins are already up 1-0. And they're playing on blue side. Eternity Advance is playing on red side. Monaco's is doing a
Yep.
good push for that return. Maybe he can return it with Black Angel. Yep.
Yeah, and now we finally see a freeze from Eternity. We saw Final Stage trying to make a pull for the flag over there, but Aventis with the freeze gets the defensive damage done. So it's great to see they have topped up their defensive line there.
Yeah, Advocat looks like he's lagging again. They've been having a lot of lagging issues this game.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate when you see something like this in playoffs. Advice and Black Angel trying to pull a flag here, but we can definitely see that the Eternity defense has improved by a lot.
Oh yeah, of course.
Getting
With that,
the
strong
damage done.
freeze.
Yeah.
And now, if you also see, Monaco's is due to the crosshair, they're using fire now instead of freeze.
Mhm.
So
And we see Aventis and King of TP trying to pull that flag, but Killer and Final Stage will trap them up with some support from the Advice on the bridge. But just underneath the bridge, we see Image taking some damage from a mine and trying to get over to the blue flag. He's alone over there.
and honestly, with how big this map is and the spawns, this is gonna be a really hard capture for Eternity Advance to get back. And
Yeah, definitely.
not even one, you have to have two in order to win this round. Because if
Mhm.
Penguins tie this one round and they win the next round, then it's game over. The match is over.
Yeah, yeah.
So they definitely have to try to win this. 6 minutes left, still 1-0. Looks like Eternity is putting some pressure on the Penguins base. But there's
Yeah, we see some consistent pushes. We see Aventis, but Image is finally getting his way over to help. Looks like Aventis will get away, but he's running out of his armor there, and he has almost no health. We'll get that repair kit in time, and just might be a capture for them. Let's
Yeah, but
see who
he
the
has
final
no
player is.
drugs, and Monacos is coming. This all
Yeah, this is
really
gonna be
close.
really close, and
Oh,
we've seen it. We've got the one capture from Eternity Advance, and this is a
yeah, really well done by them. They had every side blocked off, so Avitus had a clear path to come in getting the
yeah,
free capture.
definitely great work from blocking Eternity's base and getting that pull, as Eternity did take advantage of there only being one defender on the Penguins base.
Yeah, and as I said, this map is probably gonna be really even, considering both sides. There's a lot of defending options from this map.
Yeah.
5 minutes left. Both teams are trying to put some pressure just to lower the opponent's health.
Yeah. Penguins are trying to compensate for their defense since now they do not have that freeze anymore from Marekos. Rather, Eternity has that freeze. So they might have a defensive upper hand here as King of TP tries to pull the flag, but he is alone.
Yeah, but if you also notice, Avitis, rather than defending with that freeze, he's decided to use it more
Yeah,
for
yeah.
pressure.
Definitely. I haven't seen him. He's mainly using it for attacking, and it's getting the damage done. He's just grabbing that flag, freezing anyone behind him, and with the support of his teammates, you have the perfect flag pull play right there. And now we do see final stage, trying to contest TP, and TP King of TP makes an amazing return right there in the 1v2, and uh, Advice trying to make another pull here, but he is alone once again.
Yeah. Eternity Advance, both pushing. Avitis is pulling that flag once again, but he's low HP. The Vulcan should kill him.
Image will back him up right now and take that flag, as the lane does look very clear. Raph is getting the job done for Advice on the bridge. Marcos is trying to take whatever route he can, but Image is above him, and it looks like this is just barely going to be another capture as Eternity Advance now comes on top on the. So it's 2-1 for Eternity Advance with just under 4 minutes. Let's see how Penguins respond to this. Final stage is trying to pull, but once again, the Penguins attackers are alone again. But
yeah, it looks like those two captures have definitely messed with their minds a little bit.
yeah,
Okay. Looks like our broadcaster's having some lag issues, so he's just gonna do a quick refresh, guys. Just okay, perfect. So yeah, as I said, the broadcaster's gonna refresh. Should be back in like a minute or so. Penguins, I'll commentate over the. Yeah, so Penguins right now, guys, are pulling flag, final stage. They're on the back bridge, blue base, going for the capture right now.
We see all the Eternity Advanced players rushing into the base, and Avitis gets a pull, uses the freeze to get out of there as fast as and now all the Penguins players are down in Eternity Advance with the amazing return right there, as Avitis is now pushing under the bridges, trying to do whatever he can to fight off Blind, and Blind goes down. So now Advice and Marekos are pushing the Eternity flag as Image is trying to get over there with the bridge. Advice is currently pulling with final stage on the far left bridge.
Advice has to be careful with this railgun. He doesn't have real protection.
Yeah, definitely. We see Killer and Blind trying to support final stage in the corner of the map, and Image and Avitis are doing whatever they can to protect that.
Yeah, and guys, Blind is in the very back of their base with the flag, and as I stated, our broadcaster is having some lagging issues with the game itself, but it should be, you guys should be able to see it now. So, okay, perfect. Yep, Penguin's trying to go for a return right now. Raph, his old name used to be Raphael, so I said that. He's trying to run away, just keep his distance from the Penguins players to prevent a return, obviously. I don't think this should be a return, considering both Penguins players have no double armor. And
yeah, but Raph goes down, and final stage is trying his best to get that return in, and he will go down for it. So we are back to another standoff.
yeah,
2-1 for Eternity.
Blind is gonna need some help because this guy has, Avitis has thunder protection from him. Really well done by Advice.
So we got just over a minute remaining for Penguins to get that flag returned and maybe tie the match here.
This might be a return. There's a
Yeah,
chance
he
for
has
instant.
run out of drugs. Advice and Black Angel are trapping him over there, and Blind will now head over to the blue flag. Let's see if
Finally,
Avitis
just
can
have
get
to
some.
distract them. Yeah. Killer goes for the block. Perfect. Nice. Well done by
And
them.
there we go, 2-2. We have a tie game.
Yeah. 40 seconds left. There could be a pull right here, considering Penguins players are running out of drugs. They just need to block them for as long as they can, or maybe even go for a counterattack.
Yeah, they've got just over 30 seconds to get over to the other corner of the map, but it does seem very possible over here as we only have Blind pushing on the other side, who now gets half HP'd by a mine, so he should be able to be easily taken out by Avitis.
This is definitely gonna be a capture, without my mind. Oh,
Oh,
maybe.
Raph, let's see if he can get it in time. Advice and Image.
Yep.
Advice goes down, so that is another capture, just in time for Eternity to make it 3-2
This.
with only 10 seconds remaining. That was amazing pressure
Yeah,
from
that was a much needed capture for them. Now that
Yeah.
puts the series 2-1, and then we're definitely gonna see a three or the third map now for sure. Yep. All right, so we could definitely see some changes from the Eternity Advance playstyle, Jade.
Definitely. I believe the freeze was actually the key
The key
turnaround.
factor, yeah,
Yeah, you
exactly.
can see Avitis is actually first place, 13 kills. That was the huge turning factor here for this match. We saw a lot of consistent pulling thanks to Avitis with just constantly pulling the flag and freezing whoever tries to go near him. And with the consistent support of the Eternity players, they have always been able to get that flag out and just get it under the bridges.
Yeah.
I feel
So
Penguins attacking force was quite impacted by the pressure here. They were mostly in 1v multiple situations, which is actually the opposite of what happened for them in the first match. It was actually more Eternity pushing alone with the Penguins' strong defense, but now we see Penguins actually pushing alone against the Eternity strong defense. So as I did mention earlier, in playoffs matches like these, we do have turnarounds that happen quite easily.
hmm And another thing to consider last round was Avitis with the freeze. Penguins didn't really have that much freeze protection on defense, and he had both fire and thunder protection, which is what
Yeah,
Malikos and Blind were both defending with. So that's
yeah,
another reason why they pulled so many flags.
definitely.
Yeah. You do it now, Optic? Okay. Okay. So guys, we'll be announcing the winners for the first question after the end of this round. And we should be getting into this round really soon. Players are going to start self-destructing. I personally think that Penguins might be a little bit more aggressive on this side. Because Monaco's has that fire rather than freeze. You can see Eternity Advance pushing slowly. They have a little of a player change in terms of combinations. Mr. Vanka
Marcos,
rather yeah. Mr. Vanka
Marcos a
rather
little
than
more
using the other
aggressive.
turrets, he decided to switch to freeze.
Marco's doing whatever he can to defend it, but Eternity, with the consistent multiple man team attacks, the Great Loose will now try to evade Blind as Black Angel tries to come under him from that ramp. It looks like they will be able to get that flag over to the base with the help of King of TP and Image, who is prepared for any other pushes from Penguins. Advice coming along the other end of the bridge. Black Angel trying to get some damage in, but this will be a capture for Eternity. And now it's 1-0 with just under a minute that passed in the match.
Yeah, it looks like Penguins had some lagging issues. They had a sub the player in, and then right after the player Eternity pulled, they subbed him out. So
Yeah, and final stage just does get taken out in a 1v3. Advice comes in a little late and also gets taken. Black Angel trying to do whatever he can now against Avitis and should be able to deal with King of TP now as he does have full supplies. But we can see the Eternity players responding right away as 3 other defenders come in to compensate for the 3 attackers. Black Angel goes.
Yeah, and you could definitely see the Penguins team. I don't know about the Forest map; they were doing a really good job.
Definitely,
But on this
yeah.
team or on this map, it looks like their defense communication's a little off. But
Yeah. They are still consistently pushing, as we've seen this entire match. But the Eternity Advanced defense has been much more consistent than ever before in this match.
yeah, and also if you notice, Eternity is defending way more now. They're only sending one player to attack, and if that player can pull,
Yeah.
then obviously he's gonna get supported by his teammates.
Just keeping the pressure up on both ends of attack and defense from now.
Yep, definitely. I'm looking to see maybe like some type of like the route that Final Stage is using right now. I feel like that's the best route they could possibly use on this map. Because if
So
you go,
final stage seems to be able to easily pull it as there's no defender there. Image does not notice him until now. Unfortunately, since once again he was alone, he wasn't able to get much done. As the 3 Eternity Advanced players quickly responded and trapped him up over there.
yeah, and also they need to attack together and they need to send one person in the exact route that Final Stage just took.
Yeah, I feel like Black Angel and Advice are struggling quite a bit to link up in their, but this one looks good. Advice might be able to pull here. Final
Yeah,
stage
but
comes
you
in
see,
support.
communication's been given, and Turn of Events is gonna be straight to defense right now.
Hmm.
Avitis is pulling on the bridge. That looks Killer should try to focus. Yeah, perfect. Mr. Vanka is coming. Advice needs to focus him. Perfect.
Ooh, gets him just in time. That repair kit was activated just. So
Yeah,
final stage seems like he will pull again, but once again from Penguins, we're seeing some very lonely pushes here. And
yeah,
Marcus comes in from the back, but a bit too late. I feel we need to get that communication sorted out and really just wait a bit for pushing together. Like we can see them coming in one by one. It was final stage, and Marekos, then Black Angel. I feel if we just wait a bit and push all 3 together, we'd have a much more effective flag pull.
yeah, definitely. Looks like their attacking coordination's a little off as well.
Hmm.
Maybe
And once
from
again,
pressure that Eternity Events is giving them.
yeah.
Maybe a lot to
I
blame.
mean, Eternity are still, despite the defense, they are still pressuring on the attack. So Penguins do have to keep in mind that if they do want to push together, they will have to worry about mid and defensive control. As Eternity are not only focused on defense, but they are also focused on controlling mid and the side bridges and just making sure that the pressure is up for the players in the Penguins base.
Yeah, and another major thing that people have probably noticed is Eternity Events has the railgun in the middle, which anytime any player is being called out, he can instantly just turn around and
Mhm.
just start shooting him.
Definitely, yeah. Keeping that railgun in the core of the map allows them to have quite an advantage here.
Yeah, and the only thing Penguins has in terms of long range is that Thunder, which I'm assuming they have a lot of protection from, and the Vulcan.
Mhm. That Vulcan was doing great in the forest map though, but over here it's not as effective.
It's effective, but it just doesn't. You have to. It's like that one player which just sits in one spot, and you can support a
Yeah,
player by doing damage, but you can't truly support the player by actually like being there. You know what I mean?
yeah. I agree with you on that. I agree with you.
Yeah. So now you see
So
Avitis is coming up to try to pull the flag. Great Loose decided not to take the flag because he has no drugs, which is really good mindset.
yep, and Penguins are responding on the other side in a 3v3 at the Eternity base, which now becomes a 2v3 as Black Angel is trying to get out of there,
Yeah, but
and Raph again with that
yeah.
railgun.
They have to go through middle and kill them before they push. Like that's
Yes, definitely.
priority
They
for
have to
sure.
get that sorted.
Yeah, I think Killer should honestly play the mid and try to annoy the railgun as much as possible while the attackers actually push. Look exactly like he's doing right now, which is perfect.
So we see another 3v2 attacking push. Image will go down, and now that's an easy 3v1 for Penguins. The Great Loose will try to do whatever he can, but without that double armor, he goes down.
They have to kill this
Black
Milkman
Angel.
though.
Yeah, they definitely do. Black Angel is going under this bridge, runs out of his supplies, and Raph will respond. He is chasing him down with
There might be a return. Oh my. Nice job at Blind jumping down for that.
Blind jumps
But
off and gets. It's not over yet though, as
he's
now
not
he's
gonna
in
be
a
supported, yeah.
3v1, and this
Should be
will
a
be a
capture.
return for Eternity Advance.
Yep, and then the capture for turn events as well. 2-0, 3 minutes
2-0,
left.
yep.
Honestly, I don't see them. As much as I want them
Yeah,
to come back, I don't see them coming back from this.
I agree with you. We saw an amazing performance, and it is quite heartbreaking to see such a turn of events, but this is the playoffs. This
But
is
yeah,
what
you
happens.
also have to think about the actual teams. They practice, right? So
Yeah.
there's also certain maps that they practice, while there's also other maps that they haven't really put
Yeah.
as much practice. So I'm
Every
assuming,
team has their
yeah,
weaknesses and strengths.
I'm assuming they did a lot of practice in Forest and Bridges, not too much.
We have seen like Penguins being very consistent in Forest throughout the entire season, actually.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
they've had a lot of practice with that one, and that one has been a priority. Since this one is mainly a little new for both teams, I'm assuming Eternity have kept that in mind and made sure they had more experience than
And
Penguins.
you see Image pulling again. Once again, this might be a return for advice, yeah. But the Railgun once again is in the middle again. He's just controlling the whole entire map for Eternity Event, which is it's honestly helping them a lot.
Yeah, definitely. So we are now finally seeing some coordinated play from Penguins on the attack. We see Final Stage and Black Angel coming in, immediately smoking Image. We got Blind coming out the back. Black Angel just with a little bit left on his HP bar, and Marikos will take the flag, and we got a push
Nice.
set up for Penguins.
Yeah, but look, there's no
Oh,
defense.
Killer perfectly trapping Raph over.
But
They
there's
got
no defense for Penguins, so now Eternity Advance is gonna pull.
Yeah,
Vice
Marikos will now
needs to
back
try to
off.
cut him off.
Yep, we've seen Marcos and Final Stage back off into the corner. Image trying to support and defend against Black Angel as the flag carrier will now get back to the blue base. Avanti is putting some pressure on Final Stage over there.
Okay, and guys, just to repeat, we'll be announcing the winners for the first question right after this end of this round. And we'll also be asking the second question for the new winners, which will be
Yep.
announced in the future rounds, upcoming rounds. So 30 seconds left. This is definitely a win for Eternity Events, as stated before.
Yep.
They did
And
a much better job in this map than they did
yeah,
for
Eternity have definitely had a huge turnaround over here.
Final
Avanti's
Stage.
flipping Final Stage.
Yeah.
Marcos trying to get over to that flag, but still a long way to go.
Yeah, so this is definitely an intense series. 2-2 now.
Mm-hmm.
2 rounds left. It could be a tie. All depends who put more practice in that
Yep,
certain round.
and with that, this match has now come to a tie. So that's the end of round 4. Uh, what are your thoughts? What do you think? What do you think Penguins are going to do now for the next round?
I think they have to try to keep a positive mindset and
Definitely.
just reset their minds, because I know everyone knows they have the capability to win this match.
Yeah,
Both teams have the experience now. It's come to the conclusion of who put more practice and who deserves it, who wants it more.
definitely.
So now we'll be picking the winners, guys, on the stream. You should see it posted. Now we're just waiting for notification. Okay. One per person? Okay. Okay, so we should be selecting the winners about now, guys. Okay, now you guys should see the I need the hold on. So guys, the winners are I am from Morocco, Pegasus 318, and Affluent. Those are the winners, and
Congratulations, guys. Morocco has been quite lucky this week.
yeah, he's gotten a lot.
I believe in the previous stream, you also got some nice rewards. So you guys will be receiving your rewards via 4 p.m. hopefully tonight or tomorrow. And we will shortly display the second question, your second opportunity to win a promo code for this stream.
Yeah, and guys, guess the paint is the question. The paint should be posted on the screen as well. Make sure you type in your answer only in the docs, because if you type the answer in the stream chats, your message will be deleted and it will not be counted towards an answer. So we have our third link also being sent to us right now. The match is going to be set to Barda Matchmaking, which is a really nice map to end it on. I'm pretty sure lots of players recognize this map.
That's a good classic way to end off this series or this match.
Yeah,
a nice, well-known retro map.
And guys, another thing is for the document, you only have 2 minutes to answer. After 2 minutes, the doc will close, and whoever gets the correct answer will be notified about it after the round, I'm assuming.
Yep, we will notify the winners after this round, and yeah.
This round. So looking at what the combinations that both teams have, it looks like Eternity Advance has been chosen. They have Fire Viking, or Hunter Twins, Rico Viking, Hammer Viking, Rail Viking, Striker Dictator, and Issa the Dictator. I personally think that they might. I don't know if they're going to use Issa the Dictator. That kind of seems little on the slow side, and not too useful.
Yeah,
especially on a map that's this big.
Yeah.
Okay. And Jade, if you wanna mention what the Penguins players are using or what combination.
Oh yeah. So the Penguins players, they do appear to be having a Hunter Firebird, a Dictator Railgun, a Viking Smoky, a Viking Firebird, a Viking Twins, a Viking Hammer, another Viking. So we got quite a lot of Viking setup here. I hope to see some nice mid control, and with the speed of Viking, I hope we see some more fast responses from Penguins like we saw in the first and second round. We saw them having some great communication and immediately heading over to the site of action, whether that be counter-attacking, defending, or attacking. So I hope to see that from Penguins this round, as that was definitely something that they lacked last round, the communication and being on the same page for attacking.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm also, this map is kind of like weird, especially for hard format, because it's really, honestly, it's bigger than any other map I think that we've watched so far, and there's just, it's so open. So if you have any long range, it's gonna be really useful.
Definitely. So that rail on Penguins is gonna get a lot of work done. So I believe the rail in this map is going to be a lot more effective than the rail in the map. We'll have to see here.
Oh yeah, for sure. And another thing to mention is the rail for Penguins is going to have to use Dictator, while for Eternity Advance it's going to be Viking. So you might see more defensive stand from Blind on that bridge where he's standing, because if anyone goes up that bridge with that Dictator parameter, he could just easily just shoot without even like going up the ramp.
Yeah, exactly. He has a very good advantage with the Dictator height over.
Yeah, but this should be one of the best matches, and I think, if I'm correct, yeah. So Penguins does not have a fire or a freeze that they could use in defense or in attack. So this is gonna be really weird for them, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially since Firebird is a key turret for teams to get that area damage done. Whenever there are team versus team plays, you definitely rely on that crowd control and area damage taken from turrets such as Magnum Splash, as we saw from Final Stage, the Freeze, as we saw from the Fire, as we saw from Marcos. So these turrets are definitely key to team pushes.
Yeah, definitely. We should be starting maybe like a couple of minutes. I'm guessing both teams are just telling each other what to do, what's the correct approach towards attacking and defending, and then match will start. I see both teams refreshing now. We should be getting into the battle within like 2 minutes. And of course, this is the last. It could possibly be the final 2 rounds of this
Yep.
match.
This match has already been quite amazing with the sudden turn of events from it. Let's see how Penguins respond this round.
Okay, now you guys should be able to see the screen. Match will start around 10:12. That's when both teams, excuse me, will self-destruct. And off self-destructing, if you guys didn't follow up on it, they'll begin the match.
Yep, so just around a minute left until we can see both teams kicking it off in the 5th round of this playoff.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I'm assuming both these 2 rounds might be on. I'm throwing out my opinion. Might be more on defensive.
Yeah, I
But I could be
agree.
wrong.
Defense is definitely one of our natural instincts when we're put under pressure. As Penguins, and like both teams, not just Penguins, they're both definitely under pressure since this is a tie game, and like victory in this round could be the decision towards whether they advance in the playoffs or not.
Yeah. Also, you have to consider the amount. There's only 2 rounds left. And
Yeah.
with the pressure being put on the teams, it's just.
Yeah.
I would assume it's kind of a natural instinct to be more on
Yeah,
the defensive side.
definitely. I'm curious to see how these playoff tier teams will handle this pressure, what mistakes will be made, or how they will respond to certain. So, all the players have self-destructed. We see some immediate pushes happening from Advice and Black Angel, and the Eternity Defense is responding. Advice getting that Asita in to heal Black Angel. So Black Angel will pull it, but the Striker will take both of them out.
They're gonna have to try to take the striker out. Otherwise,
Definitely.
it's gonna be
This
huge
Striker.
problem for them.
Yeah, as I said earlier, this Striker is going to be Eternity's key area damage now. And with that 8 shots, you're basically taking anyone out.
Yeah, and if you also notice that Eternity Vans had the opportunity to choose a fire. Which are they using? Oh, they are using the fire. Okay, I didn't see it. My bad.
Yeah. No
Whoop.
worries.
All right, so yeah, this is exactly what I expected. Blind's taking that mid roll on the bridge, and you also have their Eternity Vans striker on the right bridge, which is perfect. So
Advice trying to contest King of TP. That Twins impact is definitely throwing him off. And Raph comes in and finishes.
Yeah, but you also see, look how much more defense Eternity Vans is doing.
Definitely. They are all controlling that mostly right side rather than left side so that all the players can immediately get back to defense in case the worst happens.
Nah, and this is also smart because let's say they're pushing with 5 people on the right side. If 2 of them die and there's still 3 in the Penguins base, those 2, like you see Abatis right now, he's pushing on the left side as soon as he spawns.
Yeah, that's
kind of a distraction. Yeah,
definitely. That was a great thing to notice.
Yeah.
So we have the three Penguins players contesting the Eternity defense. Four now, Black Angel, and yeah, we have a 4v2 right now set up. And Image gets frozen and then taken out by the striker.
King of
Killer
TP is
will
pulling as
pull
well,
the.
though.
Oh yes, Eternity is taking advantage of that. Look how
Yeah.
Marcos was the only.
Sadly, Blind
Killer.
decided he had to self-destruct because he was low HP and low on drugs
Yeah.
as well.
Killer just barely loses it. If he got a little further, would have been able to drop it off to Blind. Let's see if Eternity can capture it here.
Yeah, well done by
And
Eternity.
yep, well done. Eternity is now up 1-0 in the 5th round.
They're gonna go for a counterattack now, but there's 4 players. This is gonna be really hard to do.
Definitely. Final stage over there on the right side, getting some damage done
He just needs to.
on Rage Striker.
He's using singles, but I think from that distance he should definitely
Yeah,
use the full auto. I think he's just trying to make the opponents low for now, so his team can come.
yeah. So King of TP just purely traps final stage as Black Angel tries to get some HP cut off from all the defense. So now we're back to a reset as all of the members are respawning.
Yep. And if you noticed, Advice and Advice, which is the Isida and Black Angel, they're always pushing together, trying to get that push.
Definitely, it's very evident that they have discussed the communication regarding attacking, and they are now much more coordinated in these attacking pushes. We're seeing 3 to 4 Penguins players pushing together, but not cramped together. Of course, they are taking 4 different sections of the map on the right side. So a great improvement from the Penguins attacking force right now.
You know, I'd like to see is one of their players going down the middle, where Killer is through that bridge section, and just going around their base while they're attacking from the left side. I feel like that'd be much more of a useful
Definitely.
attack, considering they're from different directions. And look, this is perfect. Killer's on the bridge, Blind's on the right side, just shooting with
Yeah. Definitely. We see the 3 Penguins attackers pushing in while the 2 on the opposite end of the map are getting in some damage. And Advice gets an Avatis and unfortunately bugs a bit in self-destruct, so that might have ruined the Penguins push over there.
Yeah. The only problem with going on the right side all the way there is typically you'd run out of drugs before you could
Yeah, especially when you're Dictator like Blind is. You don't have as much as, for example, Marcos with the 100.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you've also noticed that Eternity events being, like as I said before this match even started, they're going to be really defensive. And
Yep.
exactly what they're doing. Both teams.
Yep.
1-0 for Eternity advance, 5 minutes left. Should start to see maybe more of an aggressive push from Penguins, but that could also cause mistakes for them, which is literally what's happening.
Definitely. As the time continues to tick, they're being put under more pressure to attack, and we did see that from Eternity were definitely put under the pressure of getting that last flag and completely disregarded their defense. So let's see how Penguins will react to this pressure now of being down by 1 point with a very low amount of time remaining.
Exactly. Another thing to notice is that smoky alteration with the freeze is doing really like a lot of work.
Yeah, definitely.
Prevented that pull that King of TP was doing. Killer, he needs to turn around and shoot great loose if possible. Or I guess Marcos is pulling now as well.
Yeah,
so.
Marcos is able to pull now with Advice as his Isida. Final stage and Killer will roam around the blue base to see if they can get. King of TP will now try to contest Blind, who hasn't noticed him yet. And it looks like Blind will grab the flag as Marcos will deal with TP.
Yeah, so the striker is doing a lot of damage for both teams.
Yep, and we appear to be back at a standoff again.
Yep.
Advice trying to do whatever he can on that side of the map to get his flag back. Mr. Bonka is doing a great job of hiding and getting those cheeky striker missiles onto him.
Oh, this is a good push for Penguins.
Some great pressure from Marcus and Killer. But Eternity have regrouped, got 4 of them there to take out the 2 Penguins.
You always see Raph in those annoying spots of the map with that railgun.
I agree, definitely. Raph has been quite an annoying player for the Penguins. And we saw him being quite annoying with the rail in highways. And now again with the rail in Barda. I mean, not highways, sorry, bridges.
Yeah.
Confused the elevation of the
They both have bridges, it's fine.
Yeah, they both have bridges, whatever.
This 3-man push coming from Penguins. Advice has the protection, and he has the health. This could be a return, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh,
He
that was
gets
so
very
close.
low. Marcos will be able to clean him up, but he smartly drops the flag and hands it off to the Great. So now we have
that one mine could possibly cost the entire flag.
Yeah. We do see some great grouping strategies from Eternity Advance. Like you can see them, they're roaming around the left side of the map to be sure that they can get back, and that's exactly what they're doing. Whenever there's a Penguins push going on, they're grouping 2 to 3 of them to protect that Penguin flag that they have. And now the Great Loose also has a great spawn to support final stage and get that flag. Great communication from them.
I'm trying to think what Penguins could do on this standoff position. Because
I don't.
You could set a striker on the right side of the red base, right? And have players like Black Angel and Malicos to push on the left side and just bait them upwards.
Yeah.
But
And we can see some similar tactics as Killer is trying to sneak into the right, but Marcos didn't last very long to
I
be
think
able to.
Avitus might return his flag. Blind does not have drugs, and there's
Oh
no one
yes,
for them.
yes. We finally see some pressure from Eternity actually trying to return the flag rather than protect their one. But blind is just barely able to run away as a speed
I
boost.
didn't even realize they returned the flag.
Yeah, I didn't either. So it's a 1-1. Penguins with the perfect timing as Blind was running away with just a few seconds left on his speed. And we now have a tie game. The pressure is on as 1 minute is left. Let's see if anyone can make a last minute push here.
It was a really smart idea of him, rather than using the nitro and just sitting there to save it, just in case a player just like Avitis with that short range game.
Yeah, we did see that Blind was actually waiting there for a long time, as Eternity players were rather defending their flag bearer rather than pushing Blind. So it's a good thing Blind waited until he had a contestant.
Yeah, so this round is gonna end up in a tie for both.
Yeah, that was some great last minute pressure from Penguins.
Yes, and another thing is, next round is basically the side of everything, or it could be a tie.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm just imagining this ends in a tie. Gosh.
If it does end in a tie, I think I'm pretty sure they play the same map another round until another big.
I believe so. Wins. So that's the end of round 5. Penguins coming in with the clutch play with just a minute remaining, as Blind is able to successfully evade the Firebird and captures the flag. So we are tied right now. So we will be announcing the winners of the previous question, I believe.
Yeah, question number 2.
Yeah, and we'll also be presenting the third question,
which is what was the paint called?
Also, guys, another reminder: if you have already won one of the promo code giveaways on a stream, you will not be able to win a second code. So please keep in mind before attempting to answer upcoming questions that if you have already won a promo code, you will not be able to win a second or third time for the remainder of the live stream.
Yep, exactly.
So our 3 winners are Mohad Zaid 11, I.Mystify.I, and Darkest. Congratulations to you 3. You will be receiving your 3 promo codes via a forum PM either tonight or tomorrow. And yeah, congratulations to you guys. Do keep in mind though that you cannot participate in the next.
Yeah, exactly. Congratulations, guys. So players will be start self-destructing now, and we'll be getting on to our. I think this is the 6th round, correct?
Yeah, the final round, unless we see a tie. I'm very fascinated by this match so far.
Yeah, both teams have done a really well job, and it's been honestly a back and forth game.
Yeah, this is quite a lengthy stream and one of the most interesting matches we've had for this tournament.
Yeah, definitely.
These,
Especially
yeah,
considering both teams are fighting for a well-deserved spot in the
yeah,
finals.
and the resilience from both teams is definitely present as they are consistently switching their playing styles back and forth, compensating where they are making mistakes. Like we have just seen turnarounds on top of turnarounds in for the duration of this match. We've seen last-minute plays. It's both of these teams have been very effective at fixing their mistakes and having some clutch plays.
Yeah. You see it. Eternity Advance putting some pressure on the Penguins base. Great loose.
Yep. While Penguins, final stage and advice are able to pull on the other side as there are no defenders currently present at the Eternity. So,
Yeah, and if you remember what I stated last game, I said for Penguins should send one player down the middle, and that's literally exactly what the Great Loose just did.
yeah, definitely.
To pull that
And
flag.
now the pressure is on for Blind, though. He's able to handle it quite well as he takes out one of them and the second one goes down. King of TP will try to contest him. Let's see if Marcos will be able to get there in time, and he just falls short. So King of TP will return that flag, and it looks like Eternity will turn
Needs
this
to try
around.
to slow him down. Nice. Maybe. No, he activates double armor.
Yeah.
Should be a cap. But this
So
is a
that
good
was quite a good counterplay. Like we saw Penguins taking the flag completely alone. It seemed like they were gonna get quite far with that easily, but Eternity quickly responded, got to that flag, and so that was amazing. That was a good play from them.
Yeah. Now another thing to notice is last game, the striker for Eternity advanced. He did not have striker protection, but he decided to take it now because final stage was always the person that was basically allowing or putting damage on him mainly. And that's the main reason
So
they returned.
final stage, yeah, final stage is now pushing along. Black Angel is doing his best to block off anyone, and this just might be a response from Penguins, and now it is one. Just like that, we have a quick response from Penguins, and now we have a tie game in the final.
It's a really even game, honestly. You can't really
Definitely.
expect who's gonna win. This
Yeah.
is possibly another capture for Eternity Advance, though.
We see final stage and advice getting over to the red base though, but the Eternity players are responding and blocking whatever they can. It looks like a huge jumble of Eternity players
Maybe.
against 2 Penguin players. Will Marcos be able to return this one? He was very close.
They just need to
Killer
they have to focus on pulling the flag. This is gonna be return 100%.
And there we go. Great work by Black Angel.
That was a really good counter attack.
That was amazing. They were like at a disadvantage of numbers, but they were consistently just throwing players in.
Yeah, Monaco's and Advice, they're gonna need help on defense though.
Yeah.
And by the way it looks, I think there might be a return for. Oh, never mind. Lots of people just died.
Yeah. I just saw like 3 tanks die at the same time. The beauty of a playoffs match.
Yeah, I agree. So it's back to a standoff. I'm assuming final stages. Gonna go to the left side of their base. Yeah.
So Blind will happily take a corner of the map while Penguins are trying to put some pressure on Mr.
He doesn't
Bunker,
notice.
but
He does not notice his fire though. That's sneaking up on them, at all.
oh no. Killer will respond. Advice will get there. So that was some luck with the spawns over there. Fortunately, Killer got there in time, and Advice was healing him and being prepared for the worst to happen.
Blind does not have double armor, so he's gonna need to drop it to Black Angel or somebody. He does have that railgun, so
Looks like there's some.
Positive.
There might have been a little bit of miscommunication over there, but he does eventually get to Black Angel after Black Angel deals with the Eternity play. So the Great Loose will now go down, and we might be back at a standoff. Yeah, Mariakos also goes down the other side. So we are indeed back at a standoff. Black Angel will drop it off to Blind, as Black Angel will make himself through mid with all 3 supplies activated.
yeah, you see Killer vs Raph, he has that smoky, so it's gonna be really hard for him, that Raph to hit him.
Yeah. Smokey versus Rail is always interesting to watch.
It makes you think in light format.
Yeah.
So, Eternity Advance is doing a push. Monacos is also doing a push with final state. This might be a return, maybe, for Penguins.
Possible, yeah. They are about to trap him, but King of TP and Raph get there just in time. Let's see if they can get something done here.
Maybe Black Angel. Oh! Oh my!
Wow!
Really good return by him. Wow.
Oh my god. Black Angel with just a little ounce of health points left, and with that, Penguins are now 2-1 with
In the
just
lead,
over
with
4.5
4 minutes and
minutes.
30 seconds left. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That
But look,
return.
You see it. Eternity
Eternity
Advance.
Eternity are
counter.
not gonna let that go away in silence. Image is quickly pulling as his speed boost runs out. Black Angel wraps around the back, and he might be able to return this as Image runs out of double armor and
Is
Killer
he gonna
is
return
trapping
it
him.
again? Yes, he is.
Yes. We are seeing some amazing plays from Black Angel right now. Like, he wrapped around the back and got
Bias
that.
is pulling the flag
for-
now too. Killer is holding the right side. This is looking really good for
This is
Penguins.
an amazing turn of events for Penguins. Absolutely awesome.
Blind is probably gonna help hold the left side, but they're gonna need finals. Yeah, he needs to take control of the right.
Final is charging up those striker shots, but the Great Loose gets right behind the wall. Blind will pick up the flag. Let's see what happens now.
This is gonna be
A swarm of Eternity players just coming in, getting that pull. Mariakos will try to return it, but
It
with
might be
the
a
supportive
return
killer.
for both teams. It's probably gonna be a return for both teams.
Yeah, most likely.
Maybe.
Image will now pull the
Yeah.
flag. Abatis will get the return.
They need to kill him. He's 1 HP. Oh, that freeze effect. Oh.
Black Angel, however, on the other end of the map, pulling that, but Raph with the railgun. He has been very annoying this game.
Maybe Blind can take it. Nice.
Yeah, Blind looks like he's able to pick it up, but
Yeah,
without
but
that
he-
double armor.
Yeah, and he doesn't
won't
have
get
that real
very-
protection either. Now you see Eternity Advance. They're starting to put some pressure on the Penguins' defense.
Yep,
Image is-
Image in a
but-
sort of 1v2 though.
It's
Probably
the freeze effect from the Smoky that's just ruining their game.
Yeah, we see quite a few annoying combinations from both.
yeah. Blind's gonna be back on the defense again. 2 minutes 30 seconds remaining. It's 2-1.
Mhm.
Keep in mind, guys, this is literally the last round for this entire match.
Yeah, it's do or die right now for Eternity Advanced. Final stage is,
They gotta
however,
focus on the defense.
ooh, a sharp striker shot from Mr. Banca as the splash damage takes out finals.
Yeah, good striker shot by him.
Yeah,
Another
the
thing-
combinations here are very essential, especially in a tournament like setups where you rely entirely on how carefully you choose your combinations. We've seen some very good choices from both teams for the entirety of the.
So I'm assuming Penguins. If I was in their position, I'd definitely be playing more defensive right now.
Definitely, I
Because
agree with.
They're
But
up 1 flag. All they need is this 1 flag, and they win the game.
yeah, so final stage is now
Oh,
contesting
no.
Image with the support of Marcos, and Mr. Banca flips over.
Do not return that. Do not return that. Do not return.
Oh no, the
He
flag!
can't return it.
No,
He has to
what?
drop down. He has to drop down on
The
it.
flag!
Killer.
Okay,
Oh.
okay, they are able to
They're
return
the
it,
counter
but
now,
that
though.
has
Black
cost.
Angel has to cut him off. Nice.
Eternity Advance have taken advantage of that delay in returning the
He has
flag.
to
as
freeze
it
him
got
with the
stuck.
smoky now, maybe. Yep. This is gonna be a counterattack for Eternity Advance, and it's honestly looking really.
This just might be a
promising.
capture, as we only see 3 Penguins players now, though, trying to get that flag back. One of them goes down. Image is contesting final
to
stage.
block him.
Marcos is doing
He has to
whatever he
block
can. Oh, is this gonna be a
Black Angel took the flag.
Raph?
Oh.
Oh, Raph just barely capturing
He barely gets it.
This
Maybe
that
Black Angel can pull it out. Oh
this
my god.
this last minute and a half has been like
They're
one of
gonna
the most
block.
heated moments I've ever seen in this season.
They're gonna block the middle. Hopefully, final stage is gonna come for the last minute capture. Monaco has to block image. He has to
35 seconds. Our
block him.
penguins
Oh, and
penguins are gonna take it all right here. Oh my god.
Please don't tell me there's gonna be another capture. Please.
Oh my god. Both teams responding with
This
counterattacks
has
on
to
top
be
of counterattacks.
even for a semifinal. This has to be one of the best
Yes, this
ending
is
results.
definitely
Even then, from a grand
last-
finals that I've seen.
this last minute was definitely the most heated action I've seen this entire season. Wow. That was amazing. So 3-2 as Penguins come on top in the sixth do or die round of this playoff match. Wow.
Yeah, really well done. So
So
now we'll
let's
be showing.
cool down. Yeah, let's cool down all that heat and celebrate with a promo code. So we will now be showing the third question in celebration of this match.
Yeah. So honestly, I don't really have words for what just happened. You guys should be sitting in a couple moments. So, guys, need permission. Yeah, yeah. Give us a moment, guys. We're copying the link for you guys
Yep.
for the chat.
Let's take a few let's take these few seconds to actually recap what on earth happened there. So it started off with the flag getting stuck
In the standoff.
stuck on the wall,
Yeah.
and then the return was delayed. The return by
So
Penguins was delayed, and Attorney took advantage of that, pulled the flag and got a capture. But immediately, final stage, and the rest of the Penguins responded and got a quick capture with less
yeah.
than 30 seconds left.
So, guys, yeah, exactly. I'll get to you in a moment about that. The document has been posted, and question number 3 is: when was Tanki Online first released?
Ooh, this is a good question.
And
I wonder this myself.
you should recognize it because we did have an anniversary recently. Hint, hint.
Yeah. You see, a great time for this question since we did recently have our 10th anniversary. So this one
Exactly.
shouldn't be too hard for our viewers.
So once again, you'll have 2 minutes to put your answer choices in.
Yep.
If
And as
you guys are
always,
correct, we'll
answers
be randomized.
only in the forum. And if you've already won a promo code this stream, you will not have the opportunity to win another one. So please don't answer within the forum again if you've already won a promo code. So yeah, that's our third question.
Now, back to the summarization of what just happened. I like the fact that that flag got on the wall.
Yeah.
If you think about
oh
it,
my goodness.
they probably would have capped another one there because Killer was on the flag, but he
Mhm,
couldn't.
yes.
Blind couldn't get to it in time. So
Yeah. That mistake cost them the flag, but they responded real
yeah,
quickly.
both counterattacks.
That pressure did not affect them at all. Final stage is just like, you know what? I'm gonna just go attack and take another flag. No worries.
Yeah, and no doubt in my mind, Black Angel is probably the savior of this match.
Definitely, we've seen amazing returns from Black Angel.
He not only returned the flag 1v3, he also pulled the last flag with I think he had like 1 or 0 HP left where he dropped
Mhm.
where he dropped it to final stage and final stage brought it for the capture at the end. But yeah, the answer we should be almost done with the document by now. Yes. 2 minutes have passed, guys. So another thing to mention is this has only been the semifinals. There's also going to be the finals and the grand finals. But even though Eternity Advanced have lost this match, they're going to be moving on or moving down to the losers bracket, where they'll face either the Silvers team or the Just Passing team, I think.
Yep. So they will be competing for third place against the loser of the other playoff match from today. So Penguins will advance to compete with the winner of the Just Passing versus, which should also be interesting as Silvers have had an amazing record
Yeah,
for the duration of this tournament. I believe they had like
I
a
think
whopping 35 points or something like this.
yeah, and
I'm sure they were. I'm sure they were on top. I'm sure about that.
definitely. And Just Pass, I think they barely managed to get fourth place compared to I think the fifth place team was next, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
believe so.
so
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
the votes for that match is definitely be in favor of Silvers for
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, I don't. When are we having the Silvers match streamed? I'm assuming we're streaming the next ones too, right? Okay. So yeah, guys, if you want to tune in to any more streams, all these final streams will be streamed, of course.
Yep. So
And the winners have been chosen, or not chosen, but the people who got the correct answer have been chosen. And
So we have received the correct answer from Royalty, Sky_Guardian, Pope971, Lukinex, Julianne Everett, Tenzin, Slow Motion, MCO31_TO, Existing, and Gamer with the A being a 4. So one of you guys will be, a few of you guys will be the lucky winners. 4 of you. So the 4 winners are Gamer, Tenzin, Slow Motion, and Royalty. Congrats, guys. You are the final promo code winners of this stream. So, another quick reminder that the rewards, the promo codes, will be sent out either tonight or tomorrow via a forum PM. So, please keep an eye on your forum and whether you've received a PM or not. So we will be streaming again soon. The playoffs will be very heated. We hope to see. We hope you, as always, enjoyed this stream. There's quite a lot of action, a lot of heat throughout the entirety of this stream.
yeah,
As we have seen,
has to be
yeah, we
one of the
have
better
seen,
ones I've commentated.
yeah, we have seen the teams going back and forth. And this is actually my first time commentating, and it was quite a match to commentate. Um, the heat the heat and the pressure on both teams is absolutely amazing. So we hope you enjoyed the stream. See you guys next time.
Thank you for
And
tuning in, everyone.
yep. And as always, we hope to see you in the next.
Bye bye.